Hello, my fellow lobsters, and we are back with Minecraft Dungeons. Today I want to explore another new area and hopefully find some cool gear that might be good to equip. So, let's go. So, we are in the camp area, and I want to tell you that I actually was going on a bit of a buying spree. I didn't buy that much stuff, but I did buy a good amount of things that might be useful. So here we have just a normal bow. Not actually that good, so I'm gonna get rid of it. We have a hammer. I'm gonna keep that just in case. We have a glaive with actually more enchants than my daggers currently, and it does a lot more damage. So I'm gonna get rid of the daggers. Daggers are personally, they can seem good, but they are usually pretty terrible. So I would not want to use the daggers right now. These daggers I'm also going to get rid of. As I said, I don't really like them. This axe is pretty weak. And this robe, it does have some decent enchantments and some decent ability, so I'm going to keep it. But now, to actually enchant this a little bit, I want to get... So, Prospector, what does that do? Find more emeralds. So, I get a huge chance of getting emeralds. Emeralds are very useful. So, I'm gonna get this committed, and Poison Cloud is one of my personal favorites, so I'm also gonna be getting that. So, let's go straight into Pumpkin Pastures. Let's try this level out.
The Illager raids have roasted this once lush land to ruin. Only one village remains unspoiled in this corner of the world. Make haste, hero. You must warn the villagers there of the battle to come. You are their only hope.
So, here we go. We're on another level with some new items. So, if you haven't noticed already, a lot of the levels have their specific items. This one comes with some special new bows and such, and it does have some pretty good gear. So let's start beating up these mobs. So my glaive is very powerful. Glaives are personally one of my favorites, because you can attack even ranged enemies from a good distance away. But they have a slower attack speed. Not too slow, but not also as fast as they could be. So, glaives are pretty decent. And, yeah, so, let's just get rid of some of these guys. Right now, I just want to see what I can actually find, in this area. So, map. Okay, so, there's an area over there. So, let's go on to continue this level. So, these pillagers aren't the strongest, but they can be very annoying. They're definitely stronger than zombies. I'm actually going to test out this. I'm going to look at this area over here. Okay, so we have like a mini dungeon here with some guys in it. And this guy, the guy that I just got rid of, he's called a geomancer. He spawns like exploding stuff. A bunch of random stuff, but he's pretty annoying to deal with. So nothing over there. Check the map. Okay, this is a tiny dungeon. Doesn't really have that much in it, except for one chest, which is... I'm just glad I got a chest, for the most part. Swiftness potions, one of my favorites. And I think one of the best uses, at least in my opinion, for the actual, for the Shadow Brew is to actually just check your inventory. Although it deals increased damage to the first attack after you get out of it, at least I am almost entirely sure that it does, the Shadow Brew, it lasts, yeah, so see, I can check my potion, or I can check my inventory for 10 seconds without being disturbed by these annoying guys, but then I can also go, bam, deal 200 damage right off the bat. And there's chicken jockeys in this level as well, which is a new mob for Minecraft Dungeons. So let me just load up a firework. And And I actually have found fireworks do affect your ammo. You can use them as... Oh, that was a really terrible TNT throw. That was a decent firework, though. And fireworks, basically, you can use them even if you have no ammo, which is pretty cool. I need to get rid of this guy. So, usually, when you go into a fight in Minecraft Dungeons, you want to try and get rid of the support enemies first, because those ones can usually be some of the most annoying, and that includes, like, creepers and stuff. Creepers are very deadly, and these guys, too. There's always the attacking enemies, and more of the support ones. I don't know why I used my firework there, just seemed like be a good idea. And this level is fairly quick as well. It's not one of the longest levels in the game. So here we go. And each level seems to have also an arch-illager encounter at the very end. Let me just get a new wolf. And the arch-illager encounters can be really annoying, especially when you're on low health and he spawns like 1,000 mobs. But other than that, it's not that powerful of something that he does to you. But yeah, here we go. Get rid of this guy. Okay, I need a new wolf. And a lot of the time, there's second areas in the level. I would 100% suggest getting rid of some of the enemies that are in there, because once you get rid of the enemies, you have a chance of getting loot, which is 100% you need the loot in these, because if you don't get all the loot that you can, you will be underleveled and unable to beat some of the enemies that pop up. And this game does get way more fun once you get past the arch-illager in normal mode, as, like, everything is way stronger and it's harder to beat stuff. I personally like it more that way, even though rapid-firing everything is really fun. Okay, basic swords are also fairly weak. I would say you don't really need those. Okay, there's some... Okay, I'm just gonna go in this area, explore it a little bit. Once I get past this area, I will go straight to where I was meant to go in this level. And I'm not entirely sure if mobs will respawn in Minecraft Dungeons or not, but they might be able to. Health potion. There we go. Rapid-fire crossbows are really strong, especially when you have fuse shot on them. Max level fuse shot is the best because you get to shoot so much, fuse shot becomes very overpowered. Okay, here's another little mini dungeon. Level up, nice. Wolf. I get a sword. Okay, let me just check my inventory. Okay, so I 100% don't need this sword anymore. I might want this one. It has some decent chance. And this one is not very strong, so I'm going to salvage that. And also, what I can do is I can upgrade an enchantment on one of these. So, let me just get Fuse Shot better, because Fuse Shot is very powerful at max level, especially with the bow that I have right now. Map. Yep, no, this is an absolutely tiny dungeon. Okay, I'm gonna go out of the dungeon. Here we go. So now, it might take a while, but I have to walk all the way back to the main area that I'm supposed to be exploring on. That's one of the reasons I really like to have stuff that makes you go fast. Okay, here we go. We're back on the main trail, I believe. So we're getting closer and closer to the village, which is good. But now there's going to be more mobs, and the mobs are going to be more annoying. One thing I like to do also is actually save my TNTs for the bosses, because it can deal a lot of damage to them, and it can be very powerful. Spider, go away. Let's go over here. Okay, so there's a big area to explore. I feel like exploring it. And another cool strategy too is to actually watch where the mobs walk to, because that way you can actually find where everything is. That's one of the best ways of finding where the walking up the cliffs and everything is. At least that's what works for me. So, okay, let's keep going. What's this? Pork. So, this level, not the longest level, but it is very strong. It's very fun still. Okay, this is one of the reasons you have to get rid of the enchanters. They will make the mobs so much stronger than you can deal with so quickly, and it is very frustrating. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, I'm gonna check a little more over here. Enchanter, get rid of the enchanter. And it's actually possible to see an enchanter enchant an enchanter, which is very strange. I personally haven't seen it before, but I do know it's possible. I've seen it in some YouTube videos in Minecraft Dungeons, but yeah, it's really strange. Get the emeralds. Emeralds are incredibly valuable, but I wouldn't suggest... Okay, here's an encounter. So, I'm just gonna get rid of the first wave easily. Oh, well that wasn't a good idea. Usually I miss with my TNT anyways, so... Oh, it just got another TNT. And this game is really fun. I would 100% suggest getting it, if you could. Like, if you can't get it, then probably get a platform that can. There's a lot of really cheap platforms out there that you can actually get this on. I won't list them because I'm not the best at remembering what their names are, but I do know there are a lot of cheap platforms that you can get this on. This is one of the games that's on almost any platform. Get rid of this. Okay. Keep rolling. Okay, so still gonna take a good while to get there. And also for the fuse, or for the crossbow I currently have, it is one of the rapid fire ones where you can basically get you will get a lot more of the arrows, and you will use or you'll basically get a lot of arrows with this crossbow. It actually increases the amount of arrows you get, I believe, which is a cool feature. And here we go, another vote. Okay, Voker's gone. Let's just try and get to the main area and get some stuff. Okay, here we go. Oh, I forgot I had a TNT. You know, it's funny. For some reason, I always forget I have TNTs. I don't know if it's just because I'm really bad at shooting them, or it's because I actually don't remember I have TNT. Usually, and same thing with my artifacts. I usually forget to use them. Right now I'm not, because I'm actually talking about using my artifacts, but definitely you need to use your artifacts if you're gonna beat stuff. It's very difficult to win without artifacts, and bows are definitely very strong. You need to use those, especially if you're able to use them a lot. So, if you notice, I'm quickly getting past these guys. Okay, let's go to the main area. And bows are super strong in this game. If you have a bad bow, you will not get past levels very easily. That's one other thing that I've found. Spiders are also some of the most annoying backup enemies because of the fact that they stick you in place, meaning that creepers can easily get you and you have nothing to do about it. So definitely be careful when you encounter spiders. Even though it seems like spiders would be terrible, they're actually stronger than you might think. Only because of the fact that they are able to back up creepers and everything like that. So once again, I'm trying to get to the main area. So I need to go this way. Oh man, not another evoker. Evokers are really easy if you have the right weapons, but they are still very annoying. Okay, let's check my inventory and see what I got. So I have this armor, which is stronger. It gives me... Oh, okay, this is 100% what I'm going to be putting on now. Let's get deflect. Sickles, are they strong? Okay, yeah, the sickles are strong, but I'm not going to be doing anything with them yet. I'm just going to keep them in my inventory. Okay, now all I have to do is ring the bell and fight the final attack. And I've actually gone through this entire game before on a separate alt account. Yeah, so I've gone through the entire game, so I know a lot of the stuff that's going on, but since it's random, it's still pretty difficult to know exactly what you're gonna find. Okay, charge up this. Okay, I got a stronger weapon. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Okay, where's the evoker? Evoker should be coming in very soon. Yep, there it is. I'm just shooting the evoker out of the map for the most part. I can just stand here and just shoot it the whole time. Okay, it's dead now. There we go. Evoker is gone. And just to check my weapons one more time, these ones are actually stronger and they have more enchants. This is weaker than my current armor. Okay, and let's end this level right now.
You did it, and the villagers of the pumpkin pastures go on to fight another day.
There we go. So we have defeated the pumpkin pastures level, and all the many vindicators and everything that live inside of it. And now let's see what we're actually going to get from our loot chest at the very end of the level. So, a wind horn. So this is actually a pretty strong artifact. I personally really like this one. I'm not going to disenchant this, and I'm not going to spend my time on these sickles either. Also, by the way, I do have my wandering trader now. I will leave him there. Actually, no, I want to see... Okay, fireworks arrow, very strong one. And a regen totem. So, let's go with the firework arrow here. So now we have a full firework arrow inventory basically, and I want to have the totem of regeneration. Plus, let's see, poison cloud. I can get some strong enchantments on this, and this I can get poison cloud, but I do want this one. So sickles are probably some of the only good dual wield weapons. This is pretty bad. This is bad too. I said I would keep it, but I decided I wanted to change my mind. So let's go with weakening and sharpness. Okay, so I believe that is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you did learn something about Minecraft Dungeons today. So, I will be seeing you in our next episode, and goodbye!